DJ keeps the party going. Brandon E brings the heat. We don't know how to speak. Running wild on you, brother. We're over the top. Rocking it back to the vintage scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central. With epic thumbnails from the vids. It's a must-see. Gonna bring you the best. Legends you remember from the ring and silver screen. We're over the top. Get ready for a good time.
Bow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chatty Goddang Bobby.
I was gonna say, I was waiting on that. Hello, my name is Tony, aka Friday the 14th.
And from the silver screen to the wrestling ring, I am the vanilla thriller, hot mic champ.
He's been holding that in.
Lyrics.
He's been holding that
Oh
in.
man, and I am Beats by BJ, Sherman Billy Jack Suter, Fun Fact Sherman, BJ the DJ.
I'm the S to the E to the R to the V to the dash to O to the N. Also, BYU Brandon. Also, Big Word Brandon. Also, happy 2001, fools.
Woo! 2001's been a good year so far.
I'm eating pizzerias and watching TNBC. Pizzerias, worst snack ever.
They were
Nah,
terrible.
pizzerias are actually
No,
happy.
pizzeria chips. I think
I know, that's what I'm
you
talking
talking
about.
like
The
the
ones
pizza
with the
pockets?
pretzel.
The little chips, like.
The ones
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
the
pretzel.
chips.
The pretzel ones were fire.
Oh
Yeah.
man, the pizzeria chips were the best chips.
I know
We've
they're
talked
really
about
good.
it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
to bring the surge can.
BJ's probably got a
Shout out,
freezer
shout
rack
out
full
to,
of them.
shout out to my boy Shane. He
Refrigerator.
pulled up to the birthday bash, and he was a fan of the podcast, and he said, "Man, I got you a cool gift." And he found it somewhere at some like place that sells like old nostalgic
Yeah.
stuff, and bought me like 4 like
Unopened.
Surge 12-ounce
dope.
Surge cans.
Yeah.
Shout out
Were
to
they
Shane,
empty
man.
or full?
No, they're full.
That's dope.
There's one in my fridge right now. I'm just too scared to drink it. It's when
They have a date
it's
on it.
Well, yeah, it's when they brought them back for
Oh,
us
okay.
in 2018.
Oh,
They
but
brought
so
them
it's
back
still
for-
expired.
Yeah, I remember when they
Burger
were
King
expired.
had them. Burger King
They
had
did.
it for a
They
while
sure
and
did.
like fountain.
It
Yeah.
wa- It's not the well. It's pretty much Vault and Surge.
It's not Vault. It's different, dude. There
Yeah,
was it
Surge
was different.
that was like
I love
mellow
it.
yellow.
That was
just
hit. I love
Surge
it.
was
He
cocaine in a can.
Yeah,
Dude.
that, perfect description.
Vault was my favorite
Yeah,
thing
he
in the world.
loved
I didn't drink anything
the Red
but
Vault was batter. That was a bottle rocket and cherry flavor.
Dude, your piss, it's like you ate like a bottle of asparagus with your piss with that shit, dude.
Worst,
It was like,
worst of all time.
Of all time.
But you know what's crazy is like we
Asparagus.
had shout out Willie Clowers. He had a drink called Willie
out.
Dum Dum.
Oh, yeah.
It was vodka and Vault. And
Vault
it was,
Zero.
It,
I went to high school. I went to high school with Willie. I had it before y'all did.
I talked to Willie a couple weeks ago on Facebook. He's got some really nice dogs.
He sure
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Willie love you, brother, and hope
Yeah,
you're
love
doing
you.
all right, man.
Yep, love
Yeah,
you, Will.
man.
Vault Zero.
He was a diabetic, so he had it. Yeah.
He did.
But Willie Dum Dums, man.
Yeah. That white. It was the white Bacardi bottle.
Yes,
too,
it
right?
was.
I literally just said shout out 2001. The first year I ever had a Willie Dum Dum was 2001.
Really?
It all comes together.
All
It
the-
does.
yeah.
It all comes
All the
together.
little,
You had a flashback. That's what.
all the field parties we used to have, man. That's the first time I
Man,
had
shout
one.
out to field parties back
Nah,
then.
dude.
Shout out
man.
to him, dude. Shout out
We had a field party for Joey Atkins' birthday party, dude. You remember that on the flatbed trailer?
do.
Dude, there was hundreds of people at that
we
party.
performed at that
Yes.
party.
Oh, did you?
Shout out
All
Chad
of us
Underwood.
did.
Chad Underwood was the DJ there.
What was
He
the
had-
stage at this party?
It was the flatbed.
Oh,
it was the
wow,
flatbed
okay.
trailer.
This is 06.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bagwell was on stage, drunk off his ass. Dude.
Shout
He
out,
about
shout
fell
out
out.
to,
Not
shout out
Buff.
to memories.
Oh, dude.
Rest in peace, Keno too, man.
Oh,
Shit.
no
The
doubt.
one
It's
time
on my
my
heart,
lately.
man.
the one time my life like legit got threatened, where I thought there's a chance I'm going to die tonight, was in a Lebanon field party.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, out by the
party,
Thirsty Turtle.
You ran with the wrong
Thirsty
people.
Turtle.
You ran with the wrong people. We never had fear of our lives getting threatened whatsoever.
Well,
dude.
I
We
was being from Mount Juliet. You showed up in the wrong part, and then shit happened, and then
there was never a wrong part for us.
Yeah.
Where we are is where we are.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's. I remember
Facts.
running through the woods like legit. Like this is it. This is it. This is
Little
gonna be
Red
it.
Tony Hood.
Poor Tony.
But
Hashtag help Tony.
freaking Fatty McGee running through the hood.
Shout out, Fatty McGee.
I wasn't hiding from nobody because I was behind the tree over there.
Blair Witch Project.
Snot running down my nose. I was pulling a
On
full
your
on
Nokia
Virgil.
flip phone, you're just like
Dude, wait till we
Full-on
get to that.
Virgil,
Wait till
your
we get to that
razor flip
episode.
phone. You're like, it's over.
Shout out to
Shout out to, shout
No,
out to
I had a beeper that back then. That's when I was still had a
now,
beeper.
now we're cooking with grease.
Now we're cooking.
Beepers.
Remember getting the beeper
Trying to find a
codes?
quaddy for the daggum payphone. See if somebody cares. You call them back.
You get them codes like not a number coming through. It's one of the Morse codes that come through on the beeper. It's like
143, 143, 143 boobs or whatever it is it was.
That was the booty call.
you're sitting over
booty
there
call.
doing Morse code, and then you had the cell phones with the three letters on
Yeah.
the button. You're
Yeah.
sitting there. Okay, this means this. This could mean
Look, we talked about it earlier.
playing hangman. Trying to
This
figure
week,
out.
so Mel was programming her pawpaw's phone, and he still has a flip phone. So she's trying to add the contacts in his phone with T9.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God! And when she talked about it, it reminded me that T9 was the worst fucking shit ever. You had to put OK, and it took a month and 3 fortnights to respond back. T9, get the fuck out of here.
I was so glad when Nokia came out with the phone that slid out and had the keyboard on it.
Inside?
Yeah.
It just, oh, that was
Yeah.
a game changer for
Yeah.
everything on
Yeah.
texting right there.
That's why me and
episode's
Pun was
sponsored by
always
T9.
together.
T9, dude. T9.
That's why me and Pun was always together. He always had a cell phone. I always had a pager. So.
Budget had the pager. I had the cell phone, but I thought he was cool
Yeah.
because he had the pager. He was
was
borrowing
on
my
the cell
phone
phone.
to call people.
Now, your first cell phone was it like the Saved by the Bell size one?
No,
No, it was the Nokia. Everyone's first cell phone was the Nokia.
Snake on it.
Yeah.
They
I
had
had to
changeable
borrow-
cases and stuff.
I had to borrow, like I had to share a phone with my first phone was like a shared cell phone with my
Yeah.
parents, and this thing it was like
used it before
the
9.
antenna was about this long,
Yep.
Yep.
and it flipped down.
I said,
and
you
then-
got it cutting edge. See, I didn't get a phone that early. I was like a senior in high school, and I had a phone that I couldn't even take to school with me. It was
Yeah.
at the house, and I could use it after
Same.
school.
Nights and weekends.
Yeah, that's the weekends. Yep, and you could
After 9.
download polyphonic ringtones.
it's
So I was trying
like
to download
that Nokia-
Nelly EI and fucking Country
Oh,
Ground.
no,
Yeah.
dude, there was the Sprint phones that came out, the flip phones, where they had like this shop. It was like the app shop before it was an app shop. And you go
Oh,
on there,
yeah.
and it was custom made ringtones
Oh,
people
yeah.
put on there. You just download them to your
Yep.
Sprint phone.
My first legit phone was the Nokia phone where you could change the faceplates
Yes,
on and
those,
everything.
yeah. Those
and
things were bricks.
and playing Snake. You
Yes,
remember playing Snake?
yes.
I was faced with a dilemma at 9 o'clock every night.
Yeah.
Talk on my cell phone, listen to Top 99 on 92Q, or watch Comic View. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I'm watching Bruce and Don D.C. Curry.
Hey,
Dude,
Harley,
seen the
man,
clips,
decisions,
yeah.
brother.
I
Harley
recorded
saw
it with VHS for sure.
Harley saw Bruce at Logan's.
No.
He was in Nashville this weekend.
Yeah, when he was
Or
in
this
Vegas.
past- yep.
Yeah, he was in
Yep.
Vegas.
Shout out Bruce.
I said,
Yeah.
"You didn't get a picture?" She said, "Nah."
Shout out,
What?
shout out
Harley for
Starlito.
knowing who Bruce
Yeah.
Willis
Starlito
is,
said, "I'm
though.
moving weight like Bruce on skates." So shout out Lito.
Shout out Lido. Great bar. Shout
They
out
were on
Bruce
Joe
Bruce.
Budden podcast a couple weeks
Oh
ago.
man, that's big, dude.
Yeah.
That's big.
That was
And the Trip.
dope.
I bet I
Shout out to
listen to
him.
more Don Tripp than anything, man. That's
Yeah, he's been
guys
on
are
a
dope.
run. He's a big inspiration of why I wanted to do that monthly release because he's the one that did it 1st
Mm-hmm.
He did it.
for what 2 years
He
straight.
did it for 2 years straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 months straight.
Well, speaking of that, this episode is we're doing
Shooting the bull crap.
shooting the bull, but just a 2025 recap, and that's a perfect segue
Absolutely.
into it. It's just you and your music this past year is insane, bro.
13
Absolutely insane. And then you're kicking it right off this year, right, stepping right on the gas even
Yeah,
harder.
I just announced it on this week when this is coming out that Goat Run is the name of the album dropping in January. I got 2 singles dropping before that. One that's already out. It dropped on the 13th. It's called Breathe. And then I'm dropping one on the 23rd called Mentions, but the album's called Goat Run. It's all solo songs for this first release.
Dope.
We're going to do the same thing this year that we did last year. I'm going to do more solo albums instead of collab albums this year, though.
No, it's just
So
constant pressure that you, like I said, for you to do what you did in 2025 and come back right back, you're
That's
a monster.
unbelievable.
You're a
I think
freaking
you're the rap
monster.
Steph Curry. You don't miss.
Yep.
Right.
Bingo.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Well, and see, the thing is, like having Brandon and BJ on here, they've been with me since the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I've always recorded and stockpiled stuff like I'm doing now. It's just like back then, you didn't release like that. You released
different
one
times.
mixtape,
because it was
and
so
then
much
you-
more expensive to put out albums.
Yeah, because everything was physical. So like if it cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and that's if you didn't get artwork.
Oh
Yeah.
Everything costs forever. Now you can in 2 seconds you can get on and get artwork made, like all that stuff. So
Everything's right there at the palm. It literally
it
at the
is.
palm of your hand.
It's a gift and a curse though, because it's so
sure.
accessible. It's great for somebody like me that's already established, but then it makes and I'm not trying to be mean, but it makes everybody feel like they can do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like
facts.
you have so many more people,
Yep.
but there's so many more ways to earn income off of it.
Right.
There wasn't back then. You got a record deal. That was it.
Well,
Or you
I mean,
sold out the trunk.
to that, and you're right about that. To me, I feel like if we go back and listen to some of the things we did early in our career, it helped get us to where we are now.
Yeah.
So these people who are just constantly putting out music, it may not be where it needs to be, but it'll get them to where they want to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
And I've never seen anybody write like Chad. More than anything, like it's to put out 13 albums in a year's time is a remarkable feat. But that means that's a lot of writing. But this man writes. He would write 2 or 3 songs a day when we worked together in the factory, like 2 or 3 songs a day in an 8-hour period. This man would write that much. So I didn't doubt it one bit when he said he was going to run it. And I'm excited to see 2026 and him running.
Nothing you do surprises me.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've always bragged about Chad the hardest is that his writing skills. I don't think he gets enough credit for his
No.
writing skills.
No.
The
thing is-
because he's such. I mean, it's being from the outside and not being like musically talented or all I do is just listen to music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit seeing what goes into writing a movie and all that kind of stuff. Where I'm a fan of him, seeing the work but this guy's constant, like you said, 2 to 3 and
songs
just
in
like
8
that,
hours,
and it
dude.
just comes to him just so naturally.
Honestly, though,
that's what's amazing to me.
When
about
people
it.
talk to me about you, Chad, honest truth, like off topic, like not off topic, but what we're talking about, people usually talk to me about your pen,
Yeah.
literally about your writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing with me is, I'm smart enough to understand. I've never had the marketability factor because I don't look the part. I don't sound the part. I'm not supposed to be as good as I am by looking at me. So like from a standpoint of marketability, and I'm older now, but like all going through, I was trying to find my way when we were coming up. Back then it was like, if you
trial
didn't,
and error,
you got
man.
it was trial and error because you got a record deal. That was the only way to really blow up before the internet.
Yeah.
And then now you can kind of
Oh yeah.
you feed the catalog. And I listened to Gilly and when Gilly they just had a podcast and they were talking to
Wallow.
Gilly and Wallow. But then I also saw OT the Real, who's one of my favorite rappers right now from Philly. He's so cold. He messes with Benny the Butcher and them guys.
Yeah.
He was on Bootleg Kev, I love Bootleg Kev.
Kev.
Bootleg
Love him.
Kev was talking to OT the Real about, man, when you first got home from prison and you was releasing an album a year, and it's like now you can't do that. He was like, and the thing about people don't understand is you don't have to be the guy.
Right.
You just have to have a solidified fan base and just feed that
Just
fan
keep
base
feeding them.
multiple times
That's
a
it.
year,
Yeah.
and then you'll make enough money to live and do what you love to do.
Yep.
Just by feeding your fan base, even
it.
if, you know what I mean. And when I heard that, because you go through ups and downs.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, man, why ain't more people paying attention? But it's like,
That-
why aren't you? But it's just like the constant yearning for more. Like,
Right.
I always said, if I can make just enough money that I made at this factory or this tire shop or this retail store a
Yeah.
month, I'm good. And then I started making 2-3 times, and I'm like, well, now I want more. And
But you want to strive to be better and be better in all aspects and everything. But like you said, you found your core and everything.
Yep.
And by God, you're feeding them.
And
You're
it's just
feeding
not-
them.
Found your core too. I mean, you switched it up, and
I did.
you know,
You're right. And
Yeah, both of y'all. Both
but
of
even
y'all's
for me,
music.
like seeing what Chad did, 13 albums in a year's time, I am mentally exhausted after doing 2 albums.
a lot.
Because
Yeah.
I have to record in spurts. Like
Yeah.
with what Chad does, that's his life. That's his job. That's his everyday hustle. Me, I have different hustles. So like it's hard for me to focus. When I have 2 or 3 months of free time, that's when I lock in and record. I did one album and thought I was done for the year, and I was like,
I
that's
remember
just-
you.
that's-
I remember you doing your last album.
let's do another
Like, I'm
one.
done.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
was like,
testament to
nah,
you.
That's what I said. I was
Yeah.
done after God Don't Like
I was
Ugly,
like,
but then
nah.
I was like,
But you throw it back to Chad. That's where Chad putting out there. It's like a little bit of a motivation thing. It's like, okay,
Absolutely.
Chad put out 13. Why can't I
why
put
can't
out?
I put out 2? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
But also
And-
to take up for you,
yeah.
there's people who that is their job and
Yeah.
hadn't put out anything in years.
You're right.
So there's no right or wrong.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for my hustle, because if it wasn't for my DJ business, my quality of life would not. I would be working 9 to 5, grinding every day at a job I hated. But my DJ business allows us freedom for us to live life the way we want to live life. So music is a hustle. And I love it. That's why I continue to do it. But it also opened up another avenue for me this year, and I got to produce a record on Chad's album, which I am extremely grateful for.
Yeah.
And I look forward to doing more of that this year, as far as working with other artists as well, like Pudgy, because with Pudgy allows me freedom and opportunity to be creative. And so I knew working with Pudgy, I could influence like certain sounds and songs from him, and he is just talented enough to bring it to life. So shout out Pudgy for giving me that
sure.
opportunity.
Yeah, we got to get
shout out to
Pudgy.
Pudgy.
And I
gotta
want
get
to
him
be
out
able to
here.
do that for other people as well.
gotta get him
what
out
I
here.
want on my bucket list for 2026, I want to get a new song from Brandon E. That's
Oh,
it.
Yes,
Even if it's just one
Yes.
song.
That needs to happen.
I got
It
you.
ain't.
Yes.
I, think we
I
can
don't
make it
like to
happen.
poke the bear in that sense. Like I want E to do an
I
album.
want him to if he wants to, just because
I want him to
it's
do
my
an
dog.
album.
We came
I-
up together.
I think Jagger would love that
something
too.
else
I
different.
I still get messages daily about it. So
And I think,
think he probably
honestly,
did.
I think Jagger should be involved in a song. Dude, doing a song with Brody is one of the greatest accomplishments I'll ever do in my entire
sure.
life, man. Because it's not just that, but my 2 highest stream songs are with me and Brody.
That's awesome.
And
that's
that means
amazing.
more to me than anything in this
That's
world,
awesome.
man. He always has that to fall back on.
Well, Brandon
and the
Lee
kid's
will-
a hell of a drummer, and he's learning how to play music. I don't know how to play music. I'm learning. But just through his inspiration, it's caused me to inspire myself to learn different things also. So 2026 is going to be huge, man, from a music
at this.
standpoint.
I'm here for it.
And this is another thing we threw out there in 2025. We wanted to write a book, my wife and I, and during Christmas, we actually wrote our first draft.
That's dope.
Nice.
We now have 3 kind of just sitting there in draft status. One's getting proofread right now, but it's loosely based around Brody being the main character. Really excited about that, man. 'cause,
That's
like,
awesome.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's
man,
awesome.
It's really excited. We got 3 kind of finished, but just kind of in draft status. One, like I said, getting proofread right now. So hopefully in the next month or so, we can actually announce
That's
that and
dope.
launch that.
That's
so
cool,
man, yeah, that was a fun project
That's
to do.
cool.
I want to pivot something over here to the left because I'm always interested in what this genius over here has going on. I know you got some stuff staring.
Well, 2025 was a huge year for you. too.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Just-
music wise, just all around, just
It's got a lot
especially
going
music
on.
wise.
Yep. Well, one of the big accomplishments that I think I'm going to make this year is running my first half marathon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
13,
yes.
13
Have you
miles
started
in
preparing
April.
yet?
Mentally.
I love that he said, guys, currently I run 0 miles a day.
I think that's going to be the most challenging thing for me
Oh, yeah.
because I'm not a mover. 2, I'm not a fast mover. So it's going to be hard for me to just get up
Completion
and
is
go
the key,
go
man.
do
Yeah,
it.
completion
It's
is
just
fine.
it,
No matter
I've
how
got
fast you
all
do
about
it.
finishing.
Yep.
It's
And
all
then-
about finishing.
Yeah,
You got
and
this,
then
brother.
That'll be a huge milestone
You
for you. Just getting
instantly
to that finish
motivated
line.
me to get off the couch and
Yep.
go to the gym. Like I had put so much time and energy in other things and set myself physically. When you sent that, I was like, get up.
Yep.
Go work. Just go to work. And that's,
Mhm.
so I'm excited for you. Again, like you making that commitment motivated me to get back
Yep.
in the mix. And
That's kind of how I am with Chad, going back to that, like him doing 13 albums and seeing the amount of work that he
Oh,
put
yeah.
in last year and stuff. And I even texted him. I was like, man, I feel like I'm getting lazy and I'm just not. I
That's
just
a
don't
lot
feel
of
like
work.
I'm doing
lot of work.
enough. But something else about that I want to mention about him is that I think that he could. I think that you could put yourself in a position that you could have took advantage of people and you could have
of
done
course.
a whole
yeah.
lot more.
Yep.
But you never got involved in any kind of beefs or any kind like
you really stay neutral and all that.
even with all the interviews and stuff like that you did, like you it wasn't about you, it was always
coulda made
about
it
the
deep. We
other
coulda made it-
artists and
Yeah.
everything. And just I
It's most of
think
it's
that-
selfish.
I could have been
Yep.
Vlad Arms TV. I could
Yeah. Yeah.
It could have been.
you could have
Yeah.
you could have done there's been situations that you could have exposed and just done other
Yeah.
not took the higher road and
It's
you
just
did.
cheating. I just feel
Yep.
like it's cheating my supporters, man.
Yeah.
exactly.
I never have
You
been
done
about
it.
that.
You done it the right
But
way.
you've got so many
And-
other people willing to just take that bullet for you,
Yep.
man. That's what's
Oh, yeah.
great about it, dude.
Yep.
Vlad,
Well,
I hate Vlad TV.
You have what Loud House Media now has how many
Yeah.
how many stable members now?
3 AI artists.
I love it. I love it.
Hey, but
Sign of the times,
yeah,
bro.
I'm in the marketing industry, so I have to learn everything that I can about AI because it's flipping our industry.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's
it's-
flipping a
bro.
lot of industries
Every day.
upside
It's
down.
changing
but
everything.
It's like I gotta know what's going on and just trying to learn everything I can about it because I mean I think that's the future.
I mean,
for
we
sure.
barely we use AI for our thumb, and now we get a thumbnail in 2 minutes
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you
then,
seen
I mean,
it?
the clips that are for the shorts,
Are
we don't
all
have the
AI.
time to do that.
No.
So we have to run them through a program that clips them down
Yep.
for us.
Yeah.
And it's like, at first with AI, like it's not something I was excited about, but it's like me doing what I'm doing, for example,
Yeah.
it's very difficult for me to have somebody that's on call at all times when I need artwork or
Yep.
when I need this.
You're moving at
If I
such
can
a
get
fast
on
pace.
Chat GBT and figure out something in less than 30 seconds.
Yep.
bro.
Yeah, it's there. It's
And
there.
it's not.
And we're at the dial-up stages of AI.
yeah,
We're
You're
just
right.
America
Like,
Online.
yep.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, people who are watching and the people at this table. I am showing my age. I've never used Chat GPT.
Really?
I've
Nothing wrong
never
with
used
that.
AI.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't. If
Yeah.
it wasn't doing.
It helps out with this podcast tremendously.
I'm just listening to y'all going, because I'm just so
Yeah.
old school.
yeah.
And I haven't pivoted with the times with that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
Opus. Well, we use Opus Clip for where we get our clips from, our daily clips. I pay for Opus Clip. I throw it into that, and it gives me 30 short
That's
clips.
dope.
Yeah,
I love that.
It picks out like the.
I love
The
how
top
easy
moments-
it is for that to do it.
And all I have to do is just go in. I have to change up some wording in the editing and change up the font and change up how the picture is on
That's
it.
dope.
Yeah, and it cuts like I can get 10 clips out in the time it'd take me to put one clip out if I was just like individually
Manually watching it.
Yeah.
going through the video and
Nobody
watching
has
it.
that much time.
No,
especially-
no, they don't. For sure.
And with our thumbnails now, I just throw it in the Chat G. Like we'll take a screenshot of us right here, and I'll throw it
Yeah.
in the Chat.
I mean,
GPT.
and shout
I
out-
might have to
it
get
hates
one of
BJ.
y'all to show
It hates
me.
BJ.
It hates
Yeah,
me.
it hates BJ.
It hates me. I don't know if it's the angle in which I'm sitting.
Shout out to
But
He
it
Hate Me from
hates
and
me.
one.
and from the XFL.
Oh yeah, my bad.
He hates me. Dude.
It was shows y'all I'm old, y'all.
My
I'm
Chat
old at the table.
GPT hates BJ.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the angle in which I sit, but I was like, I don't look like that. Last time
It's not that because he didn't do that to Jeff.
my
No, it
arms
didn't-
look like
it-
I look like I had Popeye arms over here. Like, what am I doing? Dude, it's stupid, man.
Shout out Popeyes.
Speaking of Jeff, shout out to our new
Yeah, we got a
member
new-
of the
Who is
Gaggle of
that?
Wrestlers.
CM Punk?
That's
Yep.
CM Punk right
Nice.
there
Sir.
in remembrance of CM Punk calling Jeff fat.
I love that.
And everything at a live event.
I love
I thought that would be better than having a Michelle McCool
I
figure
love
off.
Yeah.
Hey, she reposted though, so
I
shout
know.
out to
Shout-
Michelle.
shout
Shout out,
Shout out.
yeah, shout out Michelle McCool
Shout
for
out
reposting.
Jeff, man.
And shout out Jeff. We're gonna have to
And
see.
that's my wife's new favorite wrestler. She looked at me the other day. She goes, "I got my new favorite wrestler."
CM Punk?
She said CM Punk.
Kevin Nash is not a fan of it.
No, he's not a fan of Kevin Nash.
you
know
know
what?
because he's wearing a shirt. It all.
I met Carlito and Chris Masters, and whenever me and Caden met them, they asked Caden, they said, "What do you think of his body?" Like that's something weird. He was
That's
like
weird.
9 years old.
Hey, yo, pause. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause, bro.
I'm like, what?
You know what, though, man? Like, y'all know I've been a CM Punk fan for a long
you were
time.
the
Oh yeah, you were the.
I love that he got his moment. I love that he got his championship. I love that he came back. He's made a huge impact since he got back. I'm starting to see the age.
Oh, yeah.
Starting
Yeah.
to see the rust. But again, I think he's a great worker. I think he served his purpose here.
Facts.
I'm just ready to see some younger, newer blood.
I think it's kind of. I
Get
think we're
title
going
runs.
to
I think
get
this should be the
filtration.
year.
Yeah.
2026 is going to have a different kind of
I think
roster
so.
feel.
Yeah.
We need to get Obafemi involved.
Well,
That
he
dude's
just,
a
he
monster.
just, released the title.
I think they
yeah.
need to change his gimmick up a little bit, but
He's
I
a
think
monster.
I wish he
Yeah.
wouldn't talk and just
Yeah.
come out there
Yeah.
and smash people.
just
Yeah.
just come in and just smash people.
They just signed Javon Evans to the main roster.
Love him too.
And he's
Superstar.
bouncy.
Love him too.
Superstar, dude.
Yeah.
Superstar in the making. That kid. He's got a
They
personality.
just put Jordan Grace on the main roster Friday night.
I like her.
Matt
Are we-
Cardona's back.
Yep.
Even though he's 40, Matt Cardona's back.
Yeah.
Is that Zach Ryder?
Yeah,
He looks
Yeah.
better at 40 than he
Yeah.
looked when he was 20, though.
Yeah.
Is
He looks
Zach
great.
Ryder?
No,
he's Matt Cardona.
He's coming
So-
in as his real name.
I think they're smart enough to know that this younger audience is not looking for Zach Ryder. They're looking
Yeah,
for
Vince
Matt
McMahon.
Cardona.
Vince McMahon would have never done
Yeah.
that.
No, Vince.
Yeah.
and it comes with the social media side of him too. With
Yes.
the whole, I mean, it's going to be more than just wrestling with him. It's going to be.
I'd love to see Dolph Ziggler come back.
I think
even
he-
as Dolph, I don't care if he comes back his nickname it or Dolph Ziggler, but I just love his work.
Yeah, I was
man.
glad to see him come back for the tournament.
Cena thing.
I
Yeah.
always thought Dolph Ziggler was the most slept on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
superstar.
he is.
He was
Best
the
seller in the business.
He was the best seller.
Best
He
seller.
had great matches. You could hate him, you could love him.
Yep.
I always was a fan of Dolph
Yeah.
Ziggler.
Yes.
Even when he was a heel, I thought he was a more agile Mr. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah,
Kind of
yes,
thing.
Oh,
exactly.
absolutely.
Great comparison.
And
right
that's
there.
Kinda
actually
like-
one of those dream matches I would have loved to have seen was him in Perfect.
Yeah, that's a great comparison.
If you took
I still-
Shawn Michaels and Mr. Perfect and
Put 'em
combine
together.
them, you
Yeah.
get Dolph
I still
Ziggler.
there's not a lot of memories that I have from 5-6 years ago, but I do remember still when he
Oh, that's a huge
title
pop.
on Monday Night Raw,
Huge
bro.
pop.
As a heel too, he cashed in.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's crazy
And the
about
crowd
it.
went crazy.
And the crowd went
Yeah.
nuts.
Nuts,
The worst
bro.
cash in of all time, I think, is probably Jack Swagger.
Oh yes.
Like, I don't know.
Never been a fan of Jack Swagger.
I like the we the people gimmick thing. I thought that was cool with Dutch Mantel. I thought that was okay. That's a great pairing. But then they threw Cesaro in the mix. I was
Yeah.
like, what is
Yeah.
this?
Weird.
And I
He's
like
another-
Cesaro's work.
Another one of the guys
Like
that
his
got
work.
super underrated.
Oh,
just
for
couldn't
sure.
talk.
Get
Just
his
couldn't
chest
talk.
No, he don't need to.
But
I
I
agree.
feel like his character. No, I don't watch it like y'all do anymore. But was Cesaro's character at all like the way that they're marketing the dude that just beat Cena? Wasn't it the same
Gunther.
style?
Gunther, it's similar.
No, he does more strong style.
Yes.
than Gunther.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
Like
He was a
freakishly
ring-
And
He's
Gunther
strong.
can talk. And Gunther can talk.
Yeah, he was one of those Ring of Honor guys when Sammy and all of them got signed.
Wasn't
He
like
was
Claudio
in the mix there. Yeah.
Castagnoli?
Yeah.
That's what he
He
goes
got
by
signed in
in
that mix
AEW
also,
still.
and he brought him in. But I mean, he had a good run. He just
Yeah.
for
He
me
looked too much like Jason Statham too.
He looks
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like him.
Yes, he
dude.
does. You're right.
Just like him.
The transporter out
For
the
me,
ring.
he should have
does.
gotten a run. I feel like when they had ECW under the banner, there was a lot of guys that should have got a run with the ECW title. Shelton Benjamin being one.
Yep.
Shelton Benjamin should have been a world champion.
he should have been.
Should have been a world champion without a doubt. They put the title on Christian, but Shelton Benjamin was a far better worker than him. They put the ECW title on Ezekiel Jackson, and Shelton Benjamin was a far better worker. So like there were so many guys they dropped the ball with. Evan Bourne should have got a run
he was
with
good.
the ECW
Yeah.
title.
He's legit.
It's just they dropped the ball with so many guys. Shelton Benjamin's probably the one fumble next to Mr. Perfect who should have got a run as a world champion that
You-
didn't get a run.
Yeah, I think that WWE is going to suffer more this year because
Yes.
of John Cena not. Do you think
No,
like their
I think
numbers were
I think their lack
inflated?
of participation in the States, in the United States, is what's gonna hurt them. The average wrestling fan can't afford thousands of dollars for a ticket.
Yeah.
Can't afford $50 to $60 a month for streaming services. Shout out you, by the way, for the VPN access because I watch all the
Shout out
pay-per-views
Stephanie
now.
McMahon.
I don't have a
Man.
clue as to what's on where. Is
Well,
Peacock where I can still watch the
No.
No,
No.
It's all moving to Netflix
Everything's
now.
moving.
Yeah, it's all on Netflix now.
So I can
Not
still
all
watch
of it, but
No,
a lot
no,
of it.
uh,
yeah.
Oh, I want to
The
watch
big
old,
four are
I want to
headed
watch
there.
the old
Netflix.
Peacock
WCW
still
pay-per-views.
has the rights to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
do
seen
they-
that and something else. I
show
So
seen.
like the,
Netflix.
the like the lab,
Yeah.
library.
If you
like
get the
WCW
VPN, you
and
can watch it
that.
all on Netflix.
Some
Right
of it, yeah, and then the YouTube with the WCW Vault.
They got
That's
some
what I've
good
been
stuff
watching.
on that vault, man.
Yes.
And then you have the WWE Vault as well. And
Some-
Sometimes
but
I
ever
just
since-
watch the live. I just put the live on.
Ever
and
since
watch
Chance
it.
sent me that VPN information, it's is it Indonesia?
well, I think this.
You can
One
pick-
of them.
Yeah,
You can get on your Netflix account and they have access to all the old
Everything.
pay-per-views there.
Now,
So-
the wrestlers are liking it, but the house, I think where they're cutting back on the house shows, and there's hardly no house shows now.
and more
I'm
injuries.
sure they can't
it
sell no
seems like.
tickets to none.
yeah,
Well, if I'm a wrestler and you're making really better money now than what you've ever made in your life, and you're not having to work as many dates, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
No,
it helps
no,
prolong
for
their
sure.
career.
as a wrestler, yeah, you're loving this, but I think that
They can't afford to do house shows because they're charging everybody so much money for everything else.
Yeah.
it's
I think they know
insane.
that ain't nobody gonna come, and it's just gonna look bad on the internet.
Yeah.
That's why every weekend in the month of January they're overseas.
The internet's what you said.
it's gonna look bad on the internet, guys.
Raw's gonna be on at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, and that's what's crazy. Like Matt Cardona, going back to Matt Cardona, Friday he was in Germany for SmackDown. Flew back to it was in New York City the
On
next
Saturday.
day. They're not doing shows in between. between,
Yeah.
he goes back overseas next Friday.
Yeah. So I don't know if any of y'all have been to an AEW show in the past 3 years. It's like
I've
an
never
8-hour event. Have y'all
Yeah.
ever been? Like they
Is it
film,
like the Ring of Honor?
They
like
film the Ring of Honor. They film all of their their
dark.
the dark, all that show, the internet shows. Like it's literally like 8 hours of wrestling.
Yep.
That's too
It's
much.
a lot.
Yeah, I get wrestling fatigue.
Yeah.
man.
Yes.
Y'all
Sign
like,
me up.
I can't sit in the seats of Municipal Auditorium for
No,
8
oh,
hours at
no,
all.
no.
So
How has Municipal Auditorium not been torn down in this town?
I mean, they packed. Honestly, AEW
doing
packs that
shows.
place.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, here I'll pivot, but it's still wrestling thing. Have any of y'all got to see these few Ric Flair drunken cameos?
I haven't seen them, but I've heard about
Holy
I got one.
shit!
I watched
Is
that
that
live
the
in
one?
person.
The one I saw where he's like dancing in a restaurant. And
There's one where he's literally just it's really bad.
I watched it live in
how much
person.
are his cameos?
$500.
Someone
this person
paid him-
for a cameo.
How long was it? Like
It was just him drunk saying, "Hey, I noticed you're getting married," and then he's like gets the guy's name wrong, and
Don't
it's
do it.
horrible, bro.
Just tell
I
him,
went-
don't do it.
I
He's
went,
doing one at a bar like real loud. Everybody kept interrupting him, like, "What's up, Nature Boy? Nature Boy?" He's just doing a cameo.
Look, guys, I went.
Oh, my
I drove
gosh.
3.5 hours. This was probably 2006.
I remember.
I drove 3.5 hours to meet Ric Flair in a Walmart, and I got there early because I thought, man, they're gonna shut the line off. I'm not gonna be able to get in there. I was like 8th in line to meet Ric Flair, right? I heard wooing for like 14 aisles, right? When he walked out the back of that store and started walking toward the front of that line, they had like the Mountain Dew and the Pepsi cans set up and like to spell out his name and stuff. And so he comes up there and he's wooing or whatever, drunk off his ass. I mean, just live with it. He was full Ric Flair mode the whole time. He gets up there.
did he shock master the cans?
No. So he gets up there and he sits down, and obviously there's a handler. They're like, you give him the item,
Yeah.
move over, you shake his hand or whatever, you autograph, they get a picture of that. There was no having conversation, but for some reason, Flair was feeling frisky that day. Anytime someone went up there to talk to him and they tried to shoo him along, he would actually snap at the handler
I
and
love
start
that.
cussing them, man. It was so great. It was worth 3.5 hours to stand in line for 2 hours to get to meet that man. I'm telling
I
you.
cannot imagine paying $500 for a cameo.
I didn't pay a
That's
lick
what
for
you
it. This
get,
was
and that's what
free.
you get. You get him drunk, just going. Hey,
Might be worth it.
I've only been to one. I've only
was
been
it
to
that
one
said they've never
wrestling
seen- was it
wrestling
Hogan?
meetup.
Was it Hogan that said they've never seen him drink water in his life?
No, I've only been to one wrestling meetup, and it was calculated. It was Tori Wilson and FYE Music.
shout out way in
that's
Tori
worth it.
Wilson.
That's
Yeah,
worth
it
it.
was
That's
worth
worth
it.
it.
It was, yeah. Mhm.
I did go to a Ring of Honor show. I got to meet Cody Rhodes before he went back over to WCW.
Oh, dope.
I mean, not WWE and everything. That man's hands
Yeah.
are gigantic.
Was you not with us with the Kurt Angle and Christy Hemme? You were with us for that. Yeah.
That was great.
Christy Hemme.
Shout out
But
Kristen.
hey,
Gail Kim. Gail Kim.
That's
was
a
there.
side. That's a side story there.
Oh boy,
It was Gail Kim, Christy Hemming, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Yep.
was that in Prime?
Shout out Brown Bag Special. You know,
Prime,
RP
yeah,
Dynamite.
TNA.
Yep. TNA.
Well, 2025 we went viral this for our Jimmy clip.
The I hate
That
Jenny
was-
clips.
That was 2025.
Yeah, that was in the,
2024.
no, that was in the beginning March of. I think it was March.
God, I had people messaging me I ain't talked to since
Yeah.
high school.
I'll find.
I mean,
the
it's a
clip of it.
debate who's the biggest piece of crap is.
It's
Is
not.
it Jenny or is it Rose? I mean,
I think it's Jenny.
It's still.
Well, I don't know because
I don't know.
Yeah.
I sent y'all
They're
the
both
clip.
pieces
I
of
sent
shit.
y'all the clip about the alternate ending where Leo gets on the whatever and dumps her in the water.
March 12th, 2025 is when that beast came out.
I love it.
That was the craziest 2 weeks.
The garage days, dude. The garage day had some heat rocks in it.
come out of it.
We had some heat rocks come out of the garage, dude.
That was the craziest 2 weeks of my freaking life. Like trying to keep up with that
That was
thing.
what I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Getting
Great
shut
song.
out of the TikTok for trying to reply to messages on there.
Oh, and Instagram deleted our
Yeah.
Instagram
Yep.
account.
Yeah,
you
we lost-
Stupid.
I don't understand that.
I
one
will
still.
never understand why we
Shout
got
out
our-
AI. That's all it
That's-
was.
so that's what I don't get. Like you get people like us really just trying to push a product with
Having fun.
limited followers
Yeah.
and limited resources, and you get someone like Drake who gets caught gambling and buying streams, and they don't take his music off of anything. They don't.
There's
They don't
people who
dock him
post
for
hate
it.
stuff
Connection.
every day.
Every day.
Literally, people that post snuff films on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
People getting shot, and they're just like, "Oh, it's fine." Just leave
Oh,
that
we're
out."
gonna
They
There
didn't
was no
even-
warning.
They
Yeah.
didn't even give us a chance to appeal it. Nothing. They
Yeah, that
just
was
said, "No,
weird.
you lost. You're gone."
There's some haters, man, out there.
It's them people that it's them Jenny apologists,
Yep.
dude. You know what? It's fine. We'll just start a new one. You know what I mean?
I bet Tom Hanks did it. I bet it was Tom Hanks.
Tom would never.
I bet he reported it.
Tom.
He would never.
It was probably the estate of Grandpa Joe's bitch.
that was another one that blew
He's
up.
the absolute worst piece of shit of all time.
I think he tops Jenny.
He tops everybody.
Yeah, Grandpa Joe just the foot.
What
the,
a bum, dude.
the whole family, both sets of grandparents.
Yeah.
they're all.
And it's the jury's still out if he was a PDF file too.
Very true.
You got to say it a certain way, Chance said. So that's what I said.
Oh my god.
That's why Chance is in charge of the show.
I love it.
But it was 2025 was
file.
It was a fun one. I mean,
it had ups and downs,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Personal
we hit
lives,
1,000. We hit 1,000 subs on the channel and everything. The YouTube clips are just rolling right now.
Yeah,
I mean-
just got to keep plugging away, man.
Yeah. It's been 2025 was fun, and it's like I said, it's just mainly it's just us five just sitting around just talking shit.
Yeah. Literally talking shit.
We gotta figure out this table situation.
still
Why this
spinning?
I can't push. Keep seeing it go.
Ain't nothing.
Have y'all ever noticed on
It's
the
Chad's leaning on it and pushing it. to
I
the
think
camera.
what it is. That's why.
I need to sit like this.
That's
I
why
need to
AI don't like me, because I start out here and then I end up here.
I'm over here fucking tagging in earthquake.
some of the clips you'll see the angle. I'm like,
Damn, Chad, is this 3D?
Is this 3D?
Oh man.
The support this year has been tremendous. It's awesome. I mean, we've gained some new people that's joined on to the bandwagon of us. The old faithfuls. I mean, the Ducks speak for themselves. K-Dub, the constants that are in there.
She's the goat, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
K-Dub
you're the goat,
K-Dub
bro.
is
Shout out
just,
K-Dub.
she's the ultimate supporter of
yeah.
everything.
Shout out K-Dub.
We got to meet Trev at the
Yep.
back at
Shout out
at the
Trev.
birthday bash.
Die hard. Show
Shout
proof.
out Trey.
Oh, he's S&P
Yeah.
to the death,
S&P
boy. That
holic,
man,
dog.
he'll ride for S&P, boy.
Shout out,
Yeah,
shout out to
he's-
Trevor.
Yeah. Oh, that's how we didn't even get to talk about the whole
the birthday bash.
the
yeah.
birthday bash.
Yeah, it
and
was
all
fun,
that.
man.
It was a good,
fun.
great turnout. How's Mel?
She's better now.
Poor
Like it's
Mel.
taking some while. She didn't break her ankle, but it was a
That's
very,
good.
very.
I think
bad
it was
sprain.
like a severe
some
sprain.
ligament stuff. Like she was just on stage filming, and there's a gap in the stage from the staircase to the stage, and she knew it was there, and she was fine, but she just stepped and it could have been way worse.
Yeah, it was very scary.
But she's doing better.
She's a
doing lot
trooper.
better
You
now,
get-
yeah.
She's
She's okay.
Mel is the ultimate trooper. Shout out to
yeah.
Mel. She's just
Fact.
Mama
we'll-
Mel. She's the ultimate.
We'll definitely get her back on here this
Yep.
year for another.
some more snacks.
Yeah, that and I think it would be cool to do because she's got me watching a bunch of chick flicks.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff,
let's
so
do a
we
chick
can
flick episode.
I'll blame it on Mel.
I like some of them though. One Fine Day is still a heat rock, dude. I don't need
Chick flicks
Clooney,
my
Michelle
favorite
Pfeiffer,
movie.
that was a banger.
I've
You've
never
got
seen
Mel.
that
You've got Mel was fire.
Shout out Michelle Pfeiffer.
You got
man.
Mel. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it was a good one.
That was a pretty good Tom Hanks. Who was
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan? Yes.
She's a legend.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't like Meg Ryan. I know you ain't teeing me up. I see what you're trying to do there.
No, I like Meg Ryan. It's Jodie Foster. I can't stand.
Okay.
Jodie Foster can go kick rocks.
To the fiery pits
Yes.
of Satan's armpit.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Get to the safe room over here. Hannibal Lecter.
Sean Connery.
Yeah,
Female
her
Sean Connery.
haircut choices are always bad.
Who you like better, Jodie Foster or Jodie Sweetin?
I'll take Jodie Sweetin.
I got one word to describe Jodie Sweetin. Nope. They're not.
All
Did I deny
caps.
both of them?
All caps.
Okay. Nope.
They're not big.
Oh,
And where did they come
Isaac
from?
Reese.
Where did they come from?
It's called growing up.
R.I.P. to the Sagster, dude. R.I.P. Bob
I know it, man.
that's a tough one.
Yep. But anyway, 2025 was great, man. We appreciate everybody's support. we figured this is the first time we've been in studio filming in almost 6 weeks. If
That's
not
crazy.
more
Yeah,
than that.
it's crazy. Yeah, it was a Christmas break.
We had a hiatus.
Yeah,
It's been
That's
so
what we
long.
had.
Tony's got bangs.
dude,
He's growing his hair out, dude.
hell did they come from?
Long hair don't care. Tony,
He's coming back, dude.
Yeah, I've made it official. I'm letting it
Dude,
grow back.
what were you calling yourself when you had the long hair?
It was I was referred to as Jesus of Nashville.
Jesus of Nashville, dude.
That's
Farmer
where
the
the
14th, Jesus
Yeah.
of Nashville.
Oh,
yeah,
But yeah, dude.
So
that's great.
I'm on my way. I'm trying to look like that J-Wick dude right now.
Last time we recorded, Chance had 3 VHSs. Now he's got 300.
There's a
VHS.
freaking wall. Oh my
dude. You had one shelf.
And if you don't think I don't eyeball that cop and a half VHS over there,
I bought that just for you. Just here in the studio. I bought that for you. There's a Stand By Me over there as well.
Norman D. Go. Oh, that's my favorite movie ever.
I know. That's why I bought it.
He's
That
got
Coming to
Willow
America.
over there. He's
Dude,
got Willow.
is a banger.
Who's taller, the Great Khali or Willow?
Willow. And Status.
Mini me.
Willow.
Vern Troyer.
Oh, R.I.P. Vern
R.I.P.
Troyer,
to
man.
Vern Troyer.
No holds barred. I got that over
Yeah,
there.
you got that in.
I almost bought that for you at the antique store.
That is
Dookie.
Anytime I
Dookie. And Chattanooga, that one looks boss. I'm going to go in there one day, man.
Whatever happened to that girl in No Holds Barred? The one that was riding with Hulk everywhere he went.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever happened to her?
That was her claim to fame.
That was it. That one movie.
Probably
and
hanging
she's,
out with
uh,
Bubba the Love
He
Sponge.
probably buried her because she took too much of his shine. That's what I think.
You know, it's the craziest thing.
He's
Y'all
like,
remember
no.
what was her name? Do you remember her name?
I have
No
no
clue.
Well, her name is Girl from No Host Bar.
Well, I believe she's the assistant general manager down there at Security Finance in Gallatin. So shout out to her. If you need a unsecured payday loan, holler at her. 26% APR.
Shout out to all my family members who
even got
use me as a
big
reference and never paid their security finance.
Dude, I was that person. 10 years ago, Chance got called all the time.
That was-
I had to put him down as a reference.
That was
back
the
when didn't know
reason
what
I
to
never
do.
answered my phone, because it
I
was
don't
always
know
one of
him.
them finance companies calling me for one of my kinfolks.
Hey man, is
Been there too.
what you know about Chad?
And I would
This
just
Chad
tell them,
guy.
you're not going to get paid. Stop calling me. They're not going to pay you.
I told them.
funny.
Here no more.
I told them the same thing whenever the police was looking for Jelly Roll. I don't know
I
that
don't know.
dude. I ain't seen him. You calling? And when you get a hold of him, tell him call me.
Most intimidating force ever.
Shout out to 2005.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
yeah.
And 2001.
2001 was that year. I'm telling you, man.
I graduated high school in
You didn't
2001.
graduate high school.
I got out, boy. I was out. I got
You
out.
might have got out, but you didn't graduate.
2001 is the year of the epic CC's Pizza incident when we played Springfield at Springfield. So,
I remember this story.
The
Chad, go ahead and tell the camera.
Yeah,
tell the
what
camera
is
what
the
we're talking
CC's
about.
pizza story here?
you've heard it like 11 times. I've told it on I Got Some Shit to Say so
Shitty
many times.
britches
But
over here.
we had CC's Pizza. We all went there after school and went to CC's Pizza the day of the game.
Yep.
And I had to shit really bad.
Yeah,
and then we were having our pep talk in the locker room, and there's a toilet in the corner
Yeah.
of the room.
Yeah.
No stall, nothing.
Yeah,
So everybody's on a knee with their hand on their
Yeah.
helmet, quiet, focused. My coach is starting to do the thing, and I have to shit. And you know when you try to pinch it, quiet shit off, it starts dumb and dumber. So by about the third humongous fart, he said, "Chad, stop! That's enough."
Oh, Coach Williams, boy.
And then I was the center too, and I had the shits, and I was nervous on top of that. So
Quarterback.
we lost 14-0, and everybody blamed me.
Wonder why.
So,
Who was y'all's quarterback that year?
my
He
dog
was
Brandon.
running shotgun the whole game.
Running back was what Bobby
I was
George.
running
Bobby
shit
George
gun,
was a
dude.
running back. wasn't he?
Bobby Doris.
Yeah.
I was running shit gun. God dang it!
Rocking the Franklin.
Bobby Doris was one of those guys that didn't like me from Greenboro. Yeah.
He wasn't the
Shout
only
out
one
to,
that like you.
Greenbrier,
From,
dude. Shout out to shout out
Joan,
to me having a shit. You know?
Joan Severance. That's who was in No Holds Barred.
That was her name? That was her name.
She got severance. Future endeavored.
She's got about two more months on her contract with Security Finance. They're gonna give her a severance.
Yeah.
I wonder if
she's
there-
now the co-CEO
I mean,
of
I don't-
Prepaid Legal.
I don't want to poke the bear or anything, but I wonder if there was something with her and Vince back then.
Probably.
Now what we know, you know,
That's a
Mhm.
good possibility. Yeah.
Strong possibility.
strong possibility.
He was,
Hey,
he was
it's a
in-
strong
she was an
possibility that we
intern.
love y'all,
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
and we appreciate all the support. 2026 will be our best year yet. Y'all be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know how y'all's 2025 went. What were y'all's favorite moments from us on the podcast in 2025? And yeah, we love y'all, man.
Jenny, you can't sit here. Chad,
Can't
hit him
sit
with
here.
that noise you like to make.
We got this motherfucker.
Over the top with Chad and Tony, talking about movies. party going.